right, how's everybody doing? This is Ms. Muscarella coming at you, and we're going to take a look at some of the challenges here that we've seen with problem set number 2. But overall, I was really pleased with it. This is one, though, that created a lot of issues for people. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. So you can separate these, 3x over 3y plus 2y over 3y. And then once you have that, you'll notice these 3's are going to cancel out, as are these y's. So when that happens, you'll just simply be left with x over y plus 2 over 3. That's what the simplified form of that version is. Now, however, if the numerator, that was on the bottom, in your denominator, say 3x plus 2y, then you couldn't simplify that any further, because this piece right here in the denominator, you have to have both terms in the numerator and the denominator to be able to simplify that. Now, here's another problem that created a little bit of an issue for one student, and what I want you to do is take a look at these two steps right here. And I want you to notice the bottom stays the same, so just kind of ignore the bottom because they're both okay. But what I want you to do is look at the numerator. Now, this is a very common mistake when you distribute a negative. So a times 2x gives you 2xa, and that negative right there. But when you multiply a times h, yeah, you get ha. But don't forget the negative right here in the middle. So this student incorrectly wrote a plus sign there instead of a negative. So you got to be careful with that as you're working through these pieces here. And then here's another kind of careless mistake right here. Again, there's this piece right here where you've got a negative sign, and then poof, it disappears. There should be a negative sign right here. So it does reappear down in here, so the student recovers from that error. But make sure that you do that. Now, you could have left it in either form, either this option right here, call that option A, or option B. Either one would have been okay. But make sure that you carry that negative sign all the way through instead of just part of the way through. Now, this is an issue that came up for some students here on this line. They did not correctly write the last line here in standard form, this very last line. So be careful when you do that, because when you are up here on this line right here that I'm going to highlight in green, what you want to do is take a look at your leading coefficient of your highest degree term, which in this case is 2x squared. So you want that 2x squared term to remain positive. So instead of factoring out a negative 2, you would want to factor out a positive 2, which is going to change this slightly. And then also your third trinomial, or your trinomial here, your third term, this should be correctly written as x squared minus x minus 1 in parentheses. And then this 2 on the front, that would be positive, and then you'd have your 2x minus 1 term there. So your three terms together would be 2 times quantity 2x minus 1 times quantity x squared minus x minus 1. So just be careful writing that in standard form. Now, here's an example of it done beautifully right here. Oh my gosh, so incredibly wonderful. Love how this student uses, the double sets of parentheses right here. Man, these two lines, that's great work. Really great work. Incredibly well organized, very easy to follow. Absolutely love it. Now, just be careful with that organization, because here's another time where, oops, we forgot to keep this 2. We want to write that out here in the front of that. So then last, here's another one where it's just really challenging to read a little bit here. So work on the organization. So many of you guys did a really great job of organization, and some of us still need to work on a little bit. But here's what I want you to notice is on right here, and right here. Now, you have to be really careful, because this problem right here, that part, I'm not sure if that's an x or a y minus 1. So I know I can tell that everything got canceled out, but when you put that line through, it kind of changed that x to make it look like a y, which would not allow you to get the correct answer. But just make sure your writing is really neat and really organized, so that any grade or anybody looking at your work is not going to have an issue trying to follow it. All right, so be careful with that. And here's another example of some just beautiful student work. So thank you, students, for continuing to write your work so nice, so neat, so organized. It's so simple to follow. And this is another one for 10C where the student just does a great job of organizing it. So, the main takeaways from this problem set is, one, stay neat and organized like you guys have been doing. And then I also want you to continue to stay neat like you've been doing. So stay organized, stay neat, and keep up the great writing. I mean, a lot of the papers that I looked through on this one were just really, really great. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. And all you guys do to, show your mathematical learning and your development. It's really, really coming along, and I'm really proud of you guys. All right, have a great day, and I will catch up with you soon. Peace out.